Hello, everybody. Once again, welcome to our 15th Excel tutorial. Our previous lesson, we learned about introduction to the financial function formulas, okay, in Excel. So basically, I'll be leaving the link here where you can go through it and then get the whole concept of the formulas and understand their syntax and also their description. And today we'll be looking at the practical aspect of using the financial function formula. So without wasting my time, let's look at it. As you can see, we have an example here of using the financial function, and it says that as an example of a payment calculation, calculate the monthly payment for a 20,000 US dollars car loan. The payment is made over 3 years into brackets 36 period at an annual interest rate of 8.5%. In other words, the present value, which is the PV for the calculation, is $20,000. The periods are 36 into bracket 3 years times 12 months, and the rate is 8.5% divided by 12. The rate is divided by 12 months to change the annual interest rate. So basically to change the annual interest rate to monthly rate. So let's use the function wizard to help us enter this equation. So basically that is just that. Now this question simply means that someone has gone for 20,000 US dollars to buy a car, okay, and the person again is being given a period of 3 years, which we have 36 periods. Simply means that 12 months makes a year, so 12 times 3 will give us 36, and the person again is being given an interest rate of 8.5. Annuity stands for a year, so every year when it's come to make payments or part payments of the 20,000 US dollars, you will pay the interest of 8.5 on it. And he said, in other words, the present value for the calculation, which is the present value given to the person, is the 20,000 US, where we learned in the previous video that present value simply means that it is the value that is available currently to the lender, okay. Basically that is just that. Now it went ahead by saying that the period are 36 as I explained earlier on, and the rate is 8.5 divided by 12 months. Simply means that the person is making the payment every month, okay. Every month is paying the loan amount and with the interest. By looking at it, they say the rate is divided by 12 months, okay, and simply means that the rate is divided by 12 months to change the annual interest rate to monthly rate, okay. So for us to find the rate for monthly, we need to divide the rate by 12 months. Then what we will get, that will be the interest for a month, and then factorize the loan amount, okay, in 12 months to see the amount the person will be paying for a month. Actually getting it. So simply this example is quite looking at changing the annual payment to monthly payment. So when you watch this question very carefully, you realize that we've been given a constant interest rate, a constant payment, and a constant period. So this tells us that we need to use the formula called PMT. Why? When you watch the PMT with the description, it says that calculates the payment for a loan based on a constant payment and a constant interest rate. So they get it, a constant payment and a constant interest rate. So when you look at the question, you realize that we've been given a constant payment and a constant interest rate. Actually getting it. So basically we need to use the PMT. So first, what will you do? First, what we need to do is that, let me switch to Excel and then we take it from there. Okay, so first we need to extract the data from the question. So the data, first we'll move to cell A1, okay, or first let's give it a heading. So it's going to be they say calculate payment for a car loan. So it's going to be, so I'm going to call it going to call it let me give it a heading as let me give the heading payments. Let me call it payments. Let me do payment calculation. Okay, payment calculation we do. Okay, calculation. Am I right there? Okay, so payment calculation. So what is it about payment calculation for a car loan? Okay, for a car loan, that would be okay. Okay, for a car loan, so that's the heading. So I want to use the title key so that it will be nice. Okay, so payment calculation for a car loan, so basically that's the heading. So I'll move to cell B3, okay, and type loan amount. Okay, nicely, loan amount, empty, so loan amount, and then move to cell A4 and type interest. So it's going to be interest what's let's say interest rates. Okay, rates per hour. So sorry about that, my chair. So interest rate, and I'll move to cell A5 and type period. Okay, for my period. So that is it. Now let me adjust the column a little bit more. Select cell A1, okay, so A2, and then look through the home ribbon. Under the sales logical group, click on format. From the format drop down list, I'd like you to click on format cells, okay, or click on column width, and then you type, let's say 13 will do, so that it will adjust the column a little bit, okay, nicely, which we talk about this in our previous video. That is how do you call it, that is changing the column width. We talk about it. You can go back and then watch it, okay, or I'll leave in the link in the description where you can go there and then get the whole thing. So after that, I like us, so let's enter the value here. So our $20,000, okay, then we have our interest rate of 8.50, so 8.50, 8.5%. The period is 36, nicely. So that is it. So we have our data here now. So now the next we'll be doing is that, so first I'd like you to select cell C5, and then we are using the function wizard. So look through your screen where we have the FV insert function, okay, beside the formula bar. So this is the formula bar in between. Click here, and then you see the function wizard will display. Come to where we have all, select a category, click on the tasket arrow beside the all, select a category here, the arrow here, and click on all. So where we have select function, we can press P. We are selecting PMT, so select P and select PMT. So I'm at the P section. So I'm looking for PMT. So you can see this is my PMT, and I'll select it. And after that, click on OK. So the dialog box display here. So here the rate. So the rate is divided by 12 months. So what you need to do is I need to type the rate is in cell B4. So B4 divided by 12. You see, and which is going to give us this 0.00708. Okay, and the NPER talks about the period. So the period is in cell B4. So sorry, B5. So B5, and then the present value for the calculation is in cell B3. So B3. So after that, our result is going to display here as you can see here, which is 63136313507. So basically that's the point 507. When I click on OK, and it's going to display here for me nicely. So this is my result, and this is the amount I'm going to pay for a month, every month. Okay, so basically that is just that, and I hope you understand the whole concept, and catch you in the next tutorial where we'll be looking at another example of using the financial function. See you. Bye bye.